Hello, my name is Alicia Rosenberger, and I am an applications engineer supporting position sensing products. In this video, I will be discussing the magnetic sensor selection process within the TI Magnetic Sense Simulator, also known as TIMS. One of the key features that TIMS offers is its capability to allow you to choose any combination of up to 6 different devices from the wide variety of magnetic sensors offered by TI. If you would like to learn more about a device, simply hover over the device that you are interested in to reveal the More Info button. Clicking on this button will result in a pop-up containing a little more information about the device, as well as a link to the product page, which can be clicked if more information about the device is desired. To help narrow down the selection, TIMS allows you to filter the magnetic sensors by which family it belongs to. By pressing the filter button icon, you can isolate sensors that belong to the multi-axis linear and angle position family, sensors from the linear Hall effect family, and sensors belonging to the Hall effect latches and switches family. You also have the option of narrowing down the sensor selection based on your desired package type. You can choose between the following package types: SOT23, TSOP, X-Tucson, and more. Additionally, given the magnetic movement and magnet type that was initially selected, TIMS also includes a selection of devices in the Featured Devices tab that can be referenced when selecting which sensor to use. Though, if you do not see the sensor you would like to use, please feel free to return to the Choose Sensor tab to search for it there. If you already have a sensor in mind to use for your application and are just trying to see if it's a good fit, optimize sensor location, etc., simply click on the search bar and type in the name of the sensor you would like to select. Once you have identified the device that you would like to use, simply click on the device and use the plus or minus buttons to increase or decrease the number of devices that you would like to use. You also have the ability to select different devices if you would prefer. Once you have selected all of the devices that you would like to use, click Next. This will take you to the Preview Window tab, which will allow you to look over the current simulation configurations that you have chosen thus far. If everything looks correct to you, please continue by pressing the Create button. In addition to selecting which sensor to use, you can also select which orderable part number that you would like to use. To do so, simply select the Sensor tab on the right-hand side and click on the Sensor Specifications section to expand it. Next, click on the drop-down menu next to where it says Part Number to see the list of possible OPNs that you can choose from and select the one that you want. Different OPNs will indicate the device variant as well as the package type. In the Sensor Specifications section, you can configure certain settings of the selected sensor depending on what kind of sensor it is. For example, for 3D position sensors like the TMAG5273, you are able to configure the magnetic field range, the temperature compensation, which can be used to increase the sensitivity of the device as the temperature rises to help counter the negative temperature coefficient for the magnetic remnants of the magnet, and device averaging, which can be used to enable oversampling to help reduce the effective input referred noise in your system. For linear ratiometric devices like the TMAG5253, you can input your desired applied VCC based on your application. Changing the applied VCC will in turn affect both the device density and the quiescent output, as you can see here. For switches and latches like the TMAG5231 and the DRV5015, respectively, you can choose between the high, typical, and low BRP and BOP options, which correlates to the max, typical, and minimum values specified in the datasheet, and allows you to simulate some of the edge cases for worst-case conditions. TIMS also gives you the ability to specify the position of the device with respect to the X, Y, and Z axes, as well as specify the angle orientation of the device. That concludes our discussion on the different sensor selection options offered by TIMS. To learn more about the magnetic sensors offered by TI, please refer to the following resources listed here. To get started on selecting devices for your magnetic simulation, please visit www.ti.com/TIMS.